aggressor.
Wow. Here's what I'll say.
Don't wow me.
Don't tell me not to wow you. I can say wow if I want to, and I'll tell you this.
They found,
I'll tell you this. They found systemic racism, right? Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, what is up? This is Chucky V. This is what's happening in the news right now, and I wanted to talk about a heated discussion that took place on Fox News, I believe yesterday, between Megyn Kelly and DL Hughley. Now, the conversation was about the race relations in this country, as this is a very hot topic. Everybody's talking about what's going on because of the recent Dallas shootings, and of course the killings of the young black men around the country. And so Megyn Kelly is talking to DL Hughley about this, and things go way left really fast, as you can see in the clip above.
The only place racism doesn't exist is Fox News and the police department. That's the only place. That's absolutely true.
That's insulting. You just insulted millions of people watching this channel.
And you know what? I'm insulted by the things I hear on this network, so we're even. I could care less about insulting people that insult me on a daily basis.
Yeah, it definitely got very heated. The exchange went back and forth between the two of them. DL Hughley's stance was, look, Fox News is the last place to be talking about race, period, in a neutral setting, because Fox News is so biased when it comes to discussions about race and minorities in this country, and they pretty much don't have a leg to stand on. It's pretty much what he was saying. Megyn Kelly's defense was, look, you are offending millions of people who are watching by stating that they are all racist, or that they support racism by watching Fox News. DL Hughley's response was, I don't give a crap who I'm offending, because I'm offended every day by the crap that Fox News portrays and puts out there. So why should I care that I'm offending people today when I get offended every single day from Fox News and their rhetoric? I thought it was an amazing discussion, because it's happening right now. I mean, if you go on Facebook, if you go on Instagram, if you go anywhere on YouTube where there is talk about officers, talk about the killings of black men in this country, it's a hot topic, and everybody is discussing and fighting. They've been having these same discussions online. So this is nothing really new. It's just the first time that Fox News has actually displayed it in such a raw way. And I personally, I think that it was necessary and needed. I feel like DL Hughley was expressing an anger that is out there right now about Fox News, and the fact that they are more quick to give the benefit of the doubt to police officers or people that they feel are more conservative in their stance than they are to somebody else. You know, it's like, this guy had a gun, maybe he was trying to shoot the cop, maybe he was doing this, maybe he was doing that, as opposed to maybe he was actually innocent and was killed unjustly by a police officer that was poorly trained. Maybe that's what happened as well. You don't really hear that side on Fox News so much. You always hear the police officers most likely innocent and people are just over exaggerating. They won't say that, but that's what they allude to. It's always the same type of narrative, and I think that's what DL Hughley was trying to express. But I appreciate both of them being able to at least come to the table and have this discussion. As heated as it was and as offended as both parties may have been, I think it's necessary, because the only way to talk about this is to talk about it. I think the problem is that we have the stance that I feel this way, so I don't even want to come to the table and talk to you about it, because I'm not going to agree with you, and I don't really care what you think. I only care that you hear what I have to say. And I feel like we don't get anywhere when we do that. You know, all we do is build a wall against each other, and we're not able to actually progress and hear the other side. And maybe you may hear something that you didn't really think about before, that may make you stop in your tracks and say, you know what? Maybe I should reevaluate my thoughts on that particular situation. Maybe I was wrong about that. You won't get that if you're only talking to people who think like you, and who talk like you, and who look like you. You know, you have to go outside the box and have those uncomfortable discussions with people on the other side in order to come together. You know, recently Newt Gingrich, who's extremely conservative and actually maybe the next vice president with Trump if he runs with him, he recently did a Facebook post with someone, and I forgot his name, so I apologize. I will put his name somewhere in the video when I edit this. But they had a discussion on gun control, and the person that he was talking to was a liberal Democrat who is pro Black Lives Matter, and is very vocal on a daily basis on CNN about the mistreatment of black people and gun control laws that need to be put in place. And he was able to have a discussion with him, and they had a very articulate discussion, not fighting and screaming, just talking about the issues and the situation, and coming together to at least find some type of common ground. And I think that's key. I think if we can find common ground with somebody else who we disagree with, then that's a step in the right direction. Because no matter what our differences are, there's always something that we can come back to. There's always some type of common ground that we have with each other. And sometimes we have more similarities than we do differences, but we tend to focus only on the differences that we can't even see past that. We can't see that we actually are more alike. And we actually have a lot of things in common, but we would never know that because we're separated by income, by race, by politics, by you name it. And I just feel like if we can come to the table more and have these discussions, as heated as they get, at least have them, we're stepping in the right direction. And that's all that we can truly ask for at this point. Kudos to D.L. Hughley, even kudos to Megyn Kelly for even having a discussion on her show and broadcasting it and not editing it out or, sugarcoating it. It was raw and it was real. That's it for today's news, you guys. Please stay tuned for more as they roll in. If you like, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys again when another video pops up. Peace.